Here's a headline parents can trust. IXL is the go-to online learning platform backed by 75 scientific research studies and used by millions of kids in 96 of the top 100 U.S. school districts. If your student is behind and needs to catch up, or ahead and wants to stay that way, IXL is the perfect learning partner. It meets kids where they are in math, English, science, and social studies in a fun, flexible, and personalized way. And one subscription unlocks all subjects for all grades. Since KidNuz parents get 20% off, it's a great time to help your kids excel with IXL. Sign up at IXL.com/KidNuz. That's IXL.com/KidNuz. Good morning and welcome to KidNuz. I'm Kim. Today is Monday, March 3rd, 2025. We begin with the United States back on the moon. Early yesterday morning, the Blue Ghost robotic rover touched down and remained upright, making Firefly Aeronautics of Texas the first private company to land a spacecraft on the lunar surface without crashing or tipping over. The 6.5-foot-tall rover carried 10 experiments for NASA, including a space vacuum to suck up moon dirt and a drill to measure temperature 10 feet below the surface. Firefly has just 2 weeks to collect info. After that, lunar daytime ends, and it'll be too cold for the robot to operate. 2 other companies also have their eyes on moon business, and one is already en route. Intuitive Machines plans to land on the bottom of the moon, just 100 miles from the South Pole, on Thursday. The event known as the Last Great Race on Earth kicks off today in Fairbanks, Alaska. It's the 53rd Iditarod sled dog race, which, because of lack of snow, will be longer than it's ever been. Organizers had to change the course to keep snow under the sleds, adding more than 100 miles to the usual 1,000. And while this year's race is longer, the number of participants is lower. Only 33 mushers are registered. Each has a sled pulled by 12 to 16 dogs, and all the dogs wear booties to protect their paws from rough terrain. The first-place team is expected to cross the finish line in Nome on Wednesday, March 12th. 3 years after resigning in disgrace, former New York Governor Andrew Cuomo is attempting a political comeback. The job he wants? Mayor of New York City. Mr. Cuomo made his candidacy official on Saturday with a 17-minute campaign video that highlighted his history of accomplishments. He only briefly touched on the scandals that brought him down by saying, "Did I make mistakes? Definitely, and I believe I learned from them and that I am a better person for it, and I hope to show that every day." The city's voters will have their say at the primary in June. Mr. Cuomo is the son of Mario Cuomo, who served 3 terms as New York's governor back in the 1980s and 90s. What will soon become the world's largest artificial reef is pulling up to coastal Alabama. The massive mothballed United States ocean liner left Philadelphia last month and pushed by tugboats headed south. Before it gets submerged in the Gulf of Mexico, however, it'll be subjected to 6 months of deep cleaning in the city of Mobile. The ship will also have holes strategically cut into its hull to make sure it lands upright during its eventual submersion 180 feet deep, 80 miles off of Destin Fort Walton Beach, Florida. The nation's most famous eagle couple is back in the spotlight. Jackie and Shadow live high up in a tree in Big Bear Valley, California, with their every move captured by a nearby camera. And once again, thousands of people are tuning into their live stream, hoping to see eggs and eventually eagle babies. It's been 2 years of heartbreak for Jackie and Shadow. Despite plenty of eagle TLC, their eggs haven't hatched. This year, however, they may hit the baby bird lottery. Nest watchers have spotted 3 eggs and say the doting parents-to-be are taking turns keeping them warm. Bald eagles mate for life, and this committed couple has been together since 2018. If you'd like to keep tabs on Jackie and Shadow, you can join the Pip Watch, which allows fans to monitor the first tiny holes or cracks in eggshells. We've put a link on our website. Still to come, if you're missing a sock, first check your dryer, then check your dog. An important lesson from Luna is coming up. But first, we want to congratulate Gabriella Batye of Miami, Florida, for her acceptance into the Gulliver Academy. Your family is so proud of all the hard work, dedication, and perseverance that went into this achievement. They have no doubt you will thrive in your new school and can't wait to see all the amazing things you will accomplish. Well done, Gabriella. Now, today's KidNuz quiz. Firefly Aeronautics just achieved what with Blue Ghost? It's the first private company to land a rover on the moon upright. Why is the Iditarod dog sled race longer than ever this year? Lack of snow forced organizers to change the course. What disgraced politician is back on the ballot? Former New York Governor Andrew Cuomo, who now wants to be mayor of New York City. How many eggs do Jackie and Shadow have in their nest this year? Three. In today's KidNuz Kicker, do you have a puppy with a penchant for socks? Chances are he or she has nothing on Luna. This 7-month-old Bernese mountain dog from Corona, California didn't eat just one. She ate 24 of them, along with a hair scrunchie, 2 hair ties, a shoe insert, and 15 unidentified objects, all in the span of 2 days. Her humans didn't notice the 44 in all missing items, but did notice her big extended belly and took her right to the vet. For Dr. Jenny Elwell-Gherkin, removing foreign things from a dog's stomach is usually quite routine, but this case was anything but. It was a crazy surgery for sure. All the staff watching me pull out thing after thing was fairly entertaining. Post-op, Luna is doing fine, bouncing off the walls as if nothing happened. But the good doc says it's a good lesson for everyone. Keep tabs on your socks and on your pooch. And if you see anything amiss, act fast. Like in Luna's case, it could make all the difference. Thanks again to the Batye family of Miami, Florida for sponsoring today's quiz, and a big shout out to Gabriella Batye for getting accepted into the Gulliver Academy. What an exciting new chapter. Congratulations, Gabriella. We also want to say hello to our other KidNuz classrooms, Ms. Era and her Panthers at Joseph Sear School in Kenilworth, Illinois. Mrs. Panici, the most slay queen teacher ever, and her Grizzlies at Northwoods in Cook, Minnesota. Mr. Wiesner and his burnt toast at Woodstock in Portland, Oregon, and Mrs. Zeller and her respectful and responsible students at Maple Avenue in Goffstown, New Hampshire. Thanks for listening. Please rate and review us wherever you get your podcasts, and we'll see you back here for more KidNuz tomorrow morning.